What's going on, guys? Today we've got some gameplay lands, Forest and USS Texas in the background, but today's topic is all about not letting people get you down and not letting people, have a massive effect on your life just because of what they think and just because what they say and different things like that. The best way to deal with that sort of thing is just don't really bother about it. If someone doesn't like what you look, how you look, or how you say things, or what you do and stuff like that, then don't take any notice of them. The people that support you are going to be the ones that you're going to want to keep around. For example, I have people that I was friends with in high school, in primary school and stuff like that, and I've never talked to them since. It's one of them things. Some people that are your friends, they'll move on, they'll go to different schools, they'll go to different colleges or universities. Your life and what they care about and sort of everything else and what they're sort of bringing up while you're with them in high school or whatever, by the time it comes to around you finishing college up and all that sort of stuff, even when high school finishes, after high school I never heard from like 90% of the people that I went to high school with. That's how it works. And that is one thing I really wanted to bring up in this video, is the fact that you should not let people like that affect who you want to be, and don't let it affect what you want to do in the future and stuff like that. Because, for example, you might say, oh, I want to, be a aircraft pilot, or you want to be a helicopter pilot, or you want to do this or that, and they might turn around and say, well, you've got no chance of that, you literally, don't even think about it, you're not going to be able to do it or whatever. And that, to me, is the wrong attitude for them to have, and it's also really bad when it comes to how you start thinking about yourself and whether you're going to be able to achieve what you want to and all the rest of it, because it makes you second guess yourself. And when it comes to it, there is no reason to second guess yourself. If you want to do something, then go ahead and do the best that you can to be able to do that profession or that hobby or whatever it is that you want to do, or whatever career you want to pursue in life. Don't let some random guy that you've known in high school be the judge of your life and how it's going to go down. Because if you do, then as soon as anyone says something to you, especially if you're in a working environment or whatever, if someone says, oh, you're not good enough to do this job, then you will get affected by that mentally, and it will make you really question yourself and everything like that. The best thing to do is to ignore it, and I know it's hard. Back in high school and primary school, I was bullied for a lot of different things. I had a cyst on my ear, I had, some really bad skin issues and stuff like that, and I got called out for it. Yeah, it wasn't the nicest or the most pleasant thing to deal with, but I just got on with my life, started studying hard, and it got me to where I am today. Obviously, that's not really much because I was working and all the rest of it, and I could say that, that got me to where it was because I was working hard and I was getting through everything. I went to university, I made an impact and actually got myself a job in a company, and then unfortunately I got let go because of, the different things that were going on in the climate of the industry that I was in. But if you think about it, you can work hard for the rest of your life. You can work hard all your life, and if what you're doing is not enjoyable, then to me that really isn't something you want to be doing. It's something that you're putting yourself through because you have to bring some income in, you have to do this and that. Now, honestly, YouTube and Twitch and all that sort of stuff, I haven't really done much over the last couple of days because I've been super ill. Again, I keep getting ill and I don't know why that is, but basically I do it because I enjoy it. I do it because I love doing it. I love sharing my experiences, I love sharing, my thoughts, my opinions, and hearing other people's. I like to create discussions and all the rest of it, and that is something that I think a lot of people do this for. Obviously, there is some people that think, I'm just going to quit school and I'm going to go and I'm going to be a streamer and that's what I'm going to do. There's no other thing for me and all the rest of it. And I think that's a bit of a stupid attitude to have. You've always got to have different plans on things if things don't work out. And that is something that you need to work on, obviously, the older you get and everything. But it's also a good thing to be really focused on something and to have something to focus on, to keep your mind active, to keep you thinking, to keep you on your toes and everything like that. I think that's a great way to go about things. Now, honestly, I really have started to enjoy streaming again and making videos and all the rest of it, and it's really interesting to me. You might be interested in maths, you might be interested in physics. For example, one of my friends is doing his doctorate in physics now because that's where he's gotten to. He went to university, he went to college, he studied really hard, and I'm proud of him. And you know, he's gone and he's done exactly what he was supposed to do. He's done exactly what he wanted to do. He's got himself working in a place in York or whatever, and he's really doing well. And that is all down to hard work and believing in himself and just keeping going, even when other people, for example, someone that he knows actually told him that it would never get anywhere because university doesn't get you a job and all the rest of it, and he proved him wrong and lots of other people wrong. So it just goes to show that if you want something hard enough, if you want something enough, you can make anything happen. And that is very, very true in a lot of situations. You look at, you know, Mo Farah and, you know, Usain Bolt and all them guys. They had dreams to be athletes. They had dreams to compete at the highest level and do the best thing that they possibly can and work really hard to get to that point. And you've got to give them respect and the props because they really worked hard for it. They did the best job that they could when it came to that, and they made it. So take that as you wish and take it how you see, but don't let anyone put you down simply because they don't think you're good enough, or simply because they don't like who you are, or maybe even the fact that they know that you are better than them and that is why they're trying to get you, you know, they're trying to degrade the way you feel, they're trying about yourself and all the rest of it. For example, bullies, for the most part, are people that don't have the best lives. That most studies have shown that people who become bullies and try and put other people down are the ones that don't really have the most exciting lives, or, you know, they're depraved at home and lots of other problems going on. And that is something that, you know, a lot of people, whether you're young or whether you're getting old, you know, bullying doesn't go away. Regardless, you know, you get into a workplace, it's still going to be there regardless of whether you're 50, 60 or whatever. You are still going to run into the same sort of thing you did in high school because that's just the way some people are. Now, obviously, for me personally, the best thing for me was, you know, starting the YouTube channel, starting to grow and starting to, you know, notice people and starting to get involved with other people like that and just sharing my experiences. And it's actually brought me out as a person in a lot of ways, and it has improved, you know, my confidence and a lot of other things as well. So like I said, if there's something that you really want to do, focus on it, make it your goal. Make it your goal to prove people wrong and to do the best that you can. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.